Andy Gray drops a clanger when talking about Man United's Premier League defeat to Brighton. Andy Gray made a mistake when talking after Manchester United's 4-0 defeat to Brighton on Saturday. The Red Devils were put to the sword by Graham Potter's side, who won courtesy of goals from Moises Caicedo, Marc Cucurella, Pascal Gross and Leandro Trossard. And it means Ralph Rangnick's team will now finish with their worst ever Premier League points total. Brighton claimed a major scalp by beating United in front of their own fans at the Amex Stadium. Andy Gray, speaking on beIN Sports after the game, claimed it was the first time the hosts had beaten the Red Devils. Brighton have never beaten Manchester United, remember that as well, he said. United have beaten them every time they've played them, so there's a history there. Except, Gray is wrong. Because Brighton have now beaten United 4 times in their history and 3 times in the Premier League era. The hosts beat the Red Devils 1-0 back in 1982, before the top flight was created. Erik ten Hag, Man United's 25-man squad for next season with 6 signings, and, since returning to the Premier League, Brighton have now put United to the sword on 3 separate occasions. In May 2018, they won 1-0 at the Amex with Gross scoring the only goal of the game in the 57th minute. That victory ensured they fended off relegation, with Chris Hughton keeping them in the top flight at the first time of asking. Then, months later, Brighton did it again. They scored 3 first-half goals through Glenn Murray, Shane Duffy and Gross, with United responding through Romelu Lukaku and Paul Pogba. Don't miss Ten Hag's 10 transfer targets at Man United, explained Anthony. Comments suggest Ten Hag reunion at Man United is possible. Man United have 5 players who can be amazing under Ten Hag. It was a crushing defeat for the Red Devils, who were starting to toil under Jose Mourinho at the time. And Mourinho would lose his job in the coming months, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer then taking charge in December 2018. Now, after Saturday's result, Brighton have stung United again. And Rangnick was apologetic following the result by the coast, insisting United must do better if they're to ever get back to the heights they used to be at. We knew from our first game that we played against them at home that Brighton are a very flexible technical team, he said. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz, always trying to play through your lines and to be creative. So we knew that it was not enough to just enjoy yourself in possession of the ball. The problem was we were not that often in possession of the ball. In order to be in possession we should have won the ball, but we gave them far too much space and time. After a performance like that, I'm not the kind of person who is looking for excuses or alibis. This was just not good enough, and I can only, once again, say an apology to our supporters and to everybody who is taking care of this club. Rangnick did insist, however, that United can have a positive future when Erik ten Hag takes charge. Want the latest football news? Join our brand new Facebook group by clicking here. This has to be done at the end of the season, he said. I'm still very positive that with Erik ten Hag we have a top manager next season. And I'm also pretty sure the board has already made some changes and there will be more changes to come in the summer. I'm still positive that we can change the whole issue and show a completely different face next season, and this is important, not only for our fans, but also for the image of the whole club. If there is one good thing that we realize, it's that there is a lot of space for improvement and that we need some changes.